This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. are the dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
Yo, you might have heard that, but you didn't see it. What is up, 24/7 BF fam? It's Tuesday. It's the K Gun. I'll run through it all again. We're doing our schedule predictions tonight. Jarrod's feeling a little under the weather. It's Scott and myself. We're going to pick week by week all the primetime games, the London game, and we want you to join along. So in the comments, we're going to have you pick your schedule the way you would see it, and we'll take the accumulation of that and put it into the 24 BF fam schedule prediction. We're also giving away a Steve Tasker signed 8x10 tonight. All you have to do is leave a comment during the live stream, and we'll pick that winner next week. You know what? Let's just hit this intro for real this time and get it going. And here we are, and here it is. 24/7 BF. It is the K-Gun Report on a Tuesday night, brought to you by Buffalo Fan Base and the amazing 26 shirts right here. Please go check out 26shirts.com. Del Reed and the boys and girls over there are doing great things, and they have some really cool stuff just coming out like all the time, and it helps a great charity, so check that out. Over here next to me, as always, is my brother from another mother, Mr. Scooter Magooter. Scott, what is up?
What's up, Bills Mafia? Good to be here. Hey, the schedule's coming out on Thursday, 8 p.m. Apparently, we'll know who we're playing, when we're playing, how many primetime games we have. This is just as fun, not as much fun as the draft, but we love doing it. And it's not as hyped as I thought it would be. You think this would be one of the biggest times of the year?
I mean,
I love it. I love it. It's fun.
They're making it that, right? Like years ago, nobody cared about this day, right? Like very few people, and the NFL has done a really good job of like trying to make something every couple of weeks to keep you engaged in what's going on with the NFL between free agency and the draft and OTAs and just like spreading it out. But we're hitting a real dead spot in the off season here coming up. So hold on to whatever you can.
This is the part of the time where people start going, I'm going to this game. I'm going to this game. Once that schedule comes out, you can start planning. And guys, like Swank alluded to, mentioned earlier in the intro, we are giving away this guy. Ooh. We're not giving it away today. We're giving it away next Tuesday. But today is when you can earn your spot on the Fandemonium Wheel of Destiny. And all you have to do
that? How do you do it?
You leave a comment during the live stream. If you leave a comment afterwards, unfortunately, you're not going to be qualified. It has to be during this live stream. We're on YouTube if you're getting shoddy service with Facebook, and obviously Facebook here. Those are the only comments we're getting. Those that have joined on Twitter, we don't quite get those comments yet, but we'll get there eventually. But look at that. And I do want to thank, this actually came from, put Steve Tasker in the Hall of Fame, his Twitter. He does Twitter. Does a lot of donations, does a lot of stuff, giving people some sweet Steve Tasker stuff. The guy that runs the page is Matt Holman. Thanks, Matt. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of good things over there. Definitely like, share, follow.
Hell yeah!
This is up.
Awesome. Jarrod actually won that off of a contest that he was having over at Steve Tasker Hall of Fame, and he, he's paying it forward to you guys. So it's a pretty awesome little thing. I'm stoked that we got something to give away. You know who's entered in that contest already? We got Lonnie Cook. We got Patrick Hughes. Anthony Walton. You look like a new name, man. Welcome.
Nice.
Ken
O'Daniel.
Welcome. We got our resident title change, right? Content creator. our content creator and bloggist, Mr. Rob Mullen. What's up, brother Rob?
What's up, guys?
Christian. We got Billy Joe Fuller. What's up, Billy Joe? Nice to see you.
Another new name. Also, I forgot to throw this in there. You get these stickers and a handful of koozies.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep.
We got Ellen Lartz. What is up, Ellen? Oh, let's see. Patrick Hughes says, after a long, hard day at work, cracking a cold beer and watching the K-Gun Report is just too sweet. I feel you, brother. I got some of that Ruby Red and then a little other half session IPA to follow suit. You know,
you guys need something to pour your beer into? 24/7 Buff Pandemonium. This is the 15-ounce coffee mug, and it's really cold. And FLX Mafia has one. We got a lot of sweet merch. Got a lot of sweet merch on our website, www.247buffpandemonium.com.
Dude, you finished the pour and the plug at the same time. That is professional. You only get that after 4 seasons. All right, let me tell you, live streaming shit does not happen like that. That is learned behavior. It's beautiful.
Yep. Thanks, guys. We got be here without you. Cheers.
We got let's see, Derek, you're entered in the contest. I'll tell you, we got somebody who's not entered in the contest. That's Mr. Jarrod Reed trying to sneak in a little entry for our giveaway, and that's not going to happen, Jarrod. It's yours. Okay. We got Dr. Bruce. Go check out 247buffpandemonium.com and all of the great blogs that Rob Mullen, Dr. Bruce are doing. Some great insight. We also got RT, Mr. Ryan Thomas, throwing in some articles there, and we're going to have some special guest, possible ex-NFL player analyses and blogs up on there coming up soon. So keep your eyes peeled on that. We got Josh Cook. What's up, Cookie?
What's up, friends?
Shane Becker. What's up, brother? We got Jennifer Kudabak. What is up, Jennifer? Your new name, too. Thanks for joining in. You're entered to win an 8x10 signed Steve Tasker. Oh, let's see. Ellen says, congrats to the Thomason clan on Riley's graduation from Arkansas State and Grayson's high school graduation. Yo, congrats, brother Brent and the Thompsons. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome news. Congratulations.
Oh, we're starting to get some schedule talk. Derek says, how many times will they shove the Jets down our throats on primetime? That is a great topic. I'll tell you what, it'll go as long as Aaron Rodgers kind of plays okay. And then, I think halfway through the season, they're going to start flexing any of those games that they can flex.
Oh, yeah. So those of you who are joining late, what we're doing is a schedule prediction. Myself, Swank, Jarrod already gave us his schedule. You guys see that is the chart up yet?
Not yet. No.
We'll have a sweet little chart. Not only are we keeping track of ours, but we want you guys to jump in and let us know who we're playing in these particular weeks that we're going to bring up. And the rules are what, Swank? The first 3 that are common from the 24/7 Buff Pandemonium group.
So what we're doing here is there's weeks 1 through 18. Jarrod already gave us ours, like Scott said. Scott and I are going to pick ours while we're going. Week 1, we're going to tell you, go ahead and start. Whoever you guys in the comments think we're going to play in week 1, whichever team gets three mentions first, that is the team that the fan base is picking. So if you want your team and your prediction to be there, get on that keyboard as soon as we start talking. We're not quite there yet. I'm going to get through some of these comments and say hi to my friends, and then we'll get to it for sure. Yeah. And just to make things interesting, Scott and Jarrod and I have a 4-pack of beer on whoever gets the most games right. So I'm stoked. We're starting a beer bet board, and I can't wait. I just can't wait. Let's see. Josh says we got to get a massive tailgate together. I agree, man. Is there any opponent that you're looking forward to specifically? There's 2.
It's going to be the week 2 opponent. Mike.
Oh, okay. Well, we could have just talked about it for a second, and then you could have said that, but now you can't say anything. So
no,
screw you.
That's who I'm thinking we're playing in week 2. I think it's going to be a fun one.
Oh, okay. Let's see. We got Jets are going to get their feelings hurt a lot this year. Nice. Dr. Bruce says, I'm looking for questions or topics for the injury report on 247buffpandemonium.com. So if you have any questions about injuries, possibly how a beast defensive end that got injured halfway through the season last year and his injury is doing, and maybe how that's progressing because all these videos of him lifting tons of weight and dragging carts across gym floors are amazing. But anything you guys have, man, maybe it's about Trey, maybe it's about another player, maybe it's just in general how a certain injury would affect a player on the field. Let them have it, man. Put it in the comments or go on our website, send us a message. We got Keely, we got Lonnie. Let's see here.
So,
Paul Ross.
Bruce is gonna be busy come spring training.
Yeah, for sure.
And preseason. Yep. A lot of zingers, tweaking muscles, all that stuff. So he'll fill all our minds up with all that information that has to do with those injuries, which is pretty awesome.
Paul says, tomorrow is my least favorite day of the NFL season. I die a little bit every time a Bills fan says we will be undefeated. Paul, I think that we've picked the Bills to go undefeated pretty much every season. And the cool thing about now is we're not that far off. You're only off by a couple games if you pick them to go undefeated. So it's pretty good.
This year might be hard.
Oh, let's see. Billy Joe Fuller says, I think the London game, we are playing the Jags. That would make a lot of sense. We'll definitely get into that. I can't wait to see Aaron Rodgers fight with the New York media. Yeah, that's going to be fun, man. He's, I don't know. He's got some kind of chip on his shoulder. Derek says Dallas and Buffalo would be cool in London. Harold says London too for the Dallas. All right, people are getting there.
Jags have a history of playing there, and that is a Bills home game, and I heard that's going to count as a Bills home game. So Jags are supposed to play at Buffalo, so that would work.
Yeah, see, I don't get that though. I don't think that's fair. That's why I'm not picking the Jags game to be in the London game. Because I think wouldn't the NFL, since they were trying to push the Jags there and they're always the home team and they play in London every year, like that doesn't seem very fair to me. Like, okay, Bills, like you're home now against the team that's been playing in London for, the last 5, 6, 10 years as the home team.
And we just played in London against them like 5 years ago, something like that. So I don't think they repeat it. They want diversity. They want different teams there.
Hell yeah. Let's see here. Josh Cook, thanks for throwing this out there, man, because we had a comment on the event before the event started, and he said, I'm so sick of having to play in Arrowhead every year. Scott and I wanted to touch on this because somebody else had wrote a question in the comments saying, again, how we were always playing in Arrowhead. And just to be clear cut about it, since we finished first in the AFC East all the damn time, we play the first seed in the entire AFC. So we play one division from the AFC no matter what. We play one division from the NFC. And then those makeup games in between, most of those are filled by the one seed from the AFC division that we aren't playing. Mm-hmm. So we are playing the Chiefs all the time because we're winning and we're number one, just like they are. But Scott, you were talking about there's a little bit of an illusion with the Arrowhead thing.
It is. I mean, yes, we are playing them every year, so it does seem like, and sometimes we'll play them twice a year. The thing that's getting you throwing people off is that we've had to travel to their place all the playoff games because they're obviously a better seed than us. So that can make things a little confusing. When in fact, we played at Kansas City in regular season twice in the last 2 years, but before that, it was at Buffalo. So three regular season games ago, we did play in Buffalo. And then 2 prior were Kansas City, and then 3 prior to that was the Buffalo. So I think, again, we've played 2 consecutive in Kansas City. It's just the way the ball rolls, but it's very deceiving considering that we played playoff games in Kansas City too. So it does seem like we can't get out of that place.
Yeah, and I feel like, okay, so we're playing them because we're both ones, but why the hell can't we play? Like, I want them to play here. It does seem like regular season we're down there. Also, playoffs. Cookie knows he was at the playoff game in Kansas City. So, it does seem like it's all the time, but really it is fair. We're not getting screwed, unfortunately, or else we'd have
this will be the 3rd time in a row regular season we played in Kansas City though. So it is starting to get out of control, but they've come here.
Hey, listen, we beat them in the regular season at Arrowhead, so I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. We're getting a lot of schedule questions, and I think it's about time that we get into it. But there was something that I wanted to hit real fast. Oh, Rob Mullen, our boy Rob says, bold prediction: the NFL doesn't want to deal with more backlash regarding scheduling Finns versus Bills in the heat and bring back the away game later in the season. I like that take, man. I think the NFL is all about drama, though, right? And like teams got to play down in the heat, whether it's Buffalo or not. So I could see him going the other way because I think the ratings for the heat and how the Bills are going to adjust and get back at it, right? That could be better TV. And the same thing for the Dolphins coming up here in a snowstorm, you know? So
it's all about rivalry. And
Yeah.
anytime you can heat that rivalry up, pun intended, you do that. And because it's becoming more and more of a intense battle between these two teams, I think they're going to keep it similar, very similar.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. Health wise, yes, I would definitely like to see the Bills go down there. And
there's been a lot of examples in the NFL of why they don't really care about people's health. So.
All right. Hey, Dr. Bruce, we got our boy Paul Rossi saying mostly concerned about Mitch Morse and the concussion issues. So that'd be a good one for you, buddy.
There you go.
Oh, man, we got Joey Hatch. We got Doug. He says, a little late, but what's up? We're going over our schedule predictions, Doug. We're getting into it here in 2 seconds. Josh says Denver versus Buffalo and London. Oh, man. Josh said the last time that they came here, it was COVID with no fans. That is very true. The Chiefs came and it was a COVID year. Stupid. All right.
So the Chiefs haven't come here, right? Plus, it took forever for them to play Trey White. I mean, they've had all the advantages every time we face them, it seems like, right?
Yeah. And they still lost the last 2 times.
Yep.
All right, kiddos. We're going to get into this. It's 8:20. Don't forget to keep these comments coming. You can tell us to go to hell, and you are still entered to win that Steve Tasker signed 8x10 right there, and a bunch of koozies and Buff Pandemonium stickers. Josh was talking about getting a big tailgate together for the game. I agree on that, but also we are in the planning stages for our 3rd annual regular season Rager at Reinvention Brewing. If there's anything that you would like to see there or any ideas, or hell, if you have a bus and you're going to bring 30 people with you, that's great, man. Just let us know in the comments and be on the lookout for updates here. We're going to put an event and some information on our website and stuff like that. So
can't wait.
Here we go. I'm officially starting the schedule predictions.
I'm getting nervous, just like it's going to be Thursday 8:00, and this is just predictions. Get goosebumps here. Oh my God, we're about to see the schedule, guys.
All right, kids. Here we are. So again, the rules are, I'm starting it now. I got some people that have already done it. But right now we're starting. Who do you think is going to be our week 1 opponent on this 2023 season? The first 3 like teams will be the 24/7 BF fam opponent. Now let's start with Jarrod. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll throw Jarrod's up there.
Yeah.
Let's see who Jarrod has. His schedule is kind of weird. He's sick at home with the kids, so it kind of made me think he just put it together real quick. But let's see what. I'm not knocking your schedule, Jarrod. I'm not doing that. Trust me. Jarrod is going with the first week of the season. He's picking at New York Jets.
At New York Jets. Okay. We got Dr. Bruce agreeing with him. Chris Christian is saying Jets week 1.
All right.
Harold saying Dolphins road game late. Paul Rossi says Giants week 1. Oh, we got Jets for the 24/7 BF fam. Are we away or home? We got two aways. We get one more.
It's an away game. So far, 2 away games.
Okay.
Mine is up there.
Yeah.
Mine is up there. I just threw that in there, guys. And since you guys are trying to figure this out, I'm going New York Jets only because I saw what happened last year, Monday Night Football. Russell Wilson was traded to the Denver Broncos. Brand new hot quarterback going to a brand new AFC team. I'm seeing a similar story being played out with Aaron Rodgers coming to the New York Jets. New York Jets, a big market football team, finally getting a big market quarterback. Time to show them off. Time to let them host an opening Monday Night Football game. And the Bills are the beneficiary. They're getting a primetime game. Monday Night Football for Buffalo.
All right. We got so you're saying it's prime time, huh? Week 1?
Yep.
All right. Well, color her up. Fan base is saying at New Jersey as well.
Okay.
I'm going to beat to my own drum, and it looks like some of the people here are agreeing with me, or at least on the same track. Our boy Rob Mullen. Week 1, Cincy. I'm saying Cincinnati. And I'm saying that's going to be a home game in Cincinnati. And I'll go ahead and say that's going to be the Monday night game.
Oh, there you go, Swank. So here's the fun part, and this is what happens in week 1.
Oh, shit, that's at Cincy. My bad. Yeah, we'll do that. Sorry.
It's one of those situations, Swank, where there's going to be so much hype, and if this NFL is all about ratings, it may fall into a category of the ratings are already going to be up no matter who's playing. Let's save that Cincinnati game for somewhere down the line.
Yeah. I don't know, man. How much more are you going to get hyped? Like that's kind of like the way the season ended, coming back in. I see the Aaron Rodgers appeal. I know historically the Jets starting off the season. I get it. I want to see something different, man. It's a new era. Yep. I want to see Aaron Rodgers just not exist anymore. So, all right. So we got Jarrod Scott and the 24/7 fam saying at New Jersey. Scott saying primetime Monday night. I said at Cincinnati with my boy Rob Mullen. And that's going to be my first primetime game. There's a possibility of 6 primetimes, right?
I think I honestly thought the max was 7, but the max is 6 this year. Potentially can go up to 7 next year.
Gotcha. All right, kiddies, here we go. We're moving right along. Week 2.
All right.
Fan
Week
base.
2,
Who is the
Jarrod? I'm sorry, Swank. I'm cutting you off.
Yeah, dude.
Friend.
What are you doing? Jesus. He's so excited. Week 2, fan base. Who is your opponent? Go ahead and throw them in the comments now. Now, who's Jarrod's pick, Scott?
Jarrod's pick is Cincinnati. He's got the Cincinnati game being played here. And he actually has this being the primetime game. So that'll be, and let me see, Sunday night primetime game he has here.
Gotcha.
I alluded to this earlier, Swank, and I think I don't think the New York Giants game is going to be a primetime game. I don't think it's going to be this big hype game.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's going to be a 1 p.m. football game, and I think the NFL is going to get it over with sooner rather than later. This is where I have the New York Giants coming in. It's going to be the Daboll reunion, the Schoen reunion, all that stuff, and I think it's a good week for it. Week 2, Buffalo season home opener, New York Giants.
Nice. I think that's good. That's a little story there. Daboll returning home to get his ass beat. That'll be great.
Who you thinking about here?
Oh, I was just looking at the comments here. I think we're bringing the Jags in for week 2. I think that's going to be an interesting game. I don't think it's quite primetime worthy, even though I think it's going to be a great game. I don't think the Jags have quite hit that spot where they're going to get a ton of primetime games. I think they're going to get like a little less than average. So I think this might be one of the ones that puts them on stage with the Bills. So I'm saying home against the Jags.
See, I'm contrary to what you're saying, Swank. I think the Jags are an up-and-coming team. They're going to be a tough playoff team this year. And yes, I said it. I think they deserve a primetime game. And I actually have my Bills playing the Jaguars in primetime later this year.
Hey. See, I like it.
Look, they just brought in Calvin Ridley. I mean, Calvin Ridley, Zay Jones, Christian Kirk, 2 guys they paid a whole bunch of money for. And Evan Ingram. Trevor Lawrence is going to be even better than he was last year because last year he was even better than the year prior. I think this is going to be a hot team.
I don't disagree with you, but I do disagree that the NFL likes to go with old reliable. That's why they put Tom Brady on prime time when he was well past his prime. That's why they continue to put the Cowboys on prime time, which will be one of my primetime games, no matter where it's picked.
Yeah. Yes or no, Swank? Are the Cowboys getting 6 again?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. They don't want to listen to Jerry. That's the whole reason.
Yeah.
America's team. Yeah. Let's see. The fan base, man, they're kind of all over the place. Bruce says Denver home 1 p.m. Rossi's between Miami or Jets. Chris says Tampa Bay. Cookie says home versus the Raiders. Lonnie says Jets.
All right, Rossi, I want to throw this out here real quick. If you see the screen, we already have the Bills playing at New York Jets. I hate for you to totally switch up your schedule, but that'd be 2 weeks in a row we played the Jets.
Yeah.
So if I know you got your schedule, my friend, but if you want to start thinking about what the Bills potentially could be playing in week 2, base it off our 24/7 BF fam if you want. If not, keep firing away. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Can you imagine that if they put 2 teams right next to each other?
Yeah. Ellen's got Denver. There we go. That's 3 for Denver for week 2. So home first, Denver.
Yep. It's a home game.
2. What do you guys think? Prime time or not? A little Russell Wilson versus Josh Allen. I don't know. That's tempting, I guess.
Yeah, that is tempting.
Chris Christian's jumping to week 3 already. He's trying to get his vote in.
No, good. That's what we want. We want these votes to come in. That'll be interesting. Start off with okay. I think Denver. I think they're going to be a lot better this year. I think the AFC West is actually going to be what we thought the AFC West was going to be last year. Yeah. They had all this hype for them, and I think they're finally going to be there this year.
I don't know, man. I think I hope so, but I also think Herbert. What is up with Herbert? What are the Chargers? You know, they just have not changed like who they are in, I don't know, 15 years, like the Phillip Rivers era all the way through the Herbert era. It's always the same. They're always struggling at the same spot, you know, and it just seems whether it's injury or it's, you know, whatever plagues them, whatever bad timing, whatever, I don't know, schedule, coaching. I'd love to see them morph into something more than what they are. And you know how I feel about Phil Rivers, man. Like, I don't want to see Herbert turn into that guy that's like, if he just had the right pieces around, I don't want him to be that guy. He's got talent. But
I'm the same way.
You know?
I'm the same way. He's a guy. He's a likable guy, too. He does everything right. They did just draft Quentin Johnson out of TCU to help him out. He's got Mike Williams and Johnson, 2 big wide receivers. Yep. So I think they're trying to figure that out for him. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for him. But that defense needs to keep the points from happening. They seem to do all the right things until the end of games, and that's been the trend for the last 10 years for him, regardless of who the quarterback was.
Yeah. Ellen says, has Russell Wilson been here with Denver? No, he has not. He's only been there for 1 season. But this year he will be. So
last time Russell Wilson was in Buffalo, AJ Klein destroyed him.
He sure did. And they got beat bad. What's up, Mike V? Saying, what's up, Mafia? All right, week 3 from the fan base here, and you can throw Jarrod's up there whenever you want. I'll read off a couple of these. Chris Christian says Dolphins. Mullen says Giants. Derek says Commanders. Bruce says Giants. We got 2 for Giants. 1 more for that goes. I'll go first on this one, man. If and you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I think we get our first AFC East action, and I think it's going to be an away game at the New Jersey Jets. And since we've already talked about all this, that'll be a week 3. I really don't want it to be a primetime game, but I'm guessing that it probably will be.
So you're going primetime on this. Do you know which one? Which one do you want?
I don't know yet. Who knows? When the hell do they even start the Thursday night games?
I don't know. I thought they started them right away. Home opener, season opener. I'm going at Miami. I said this earlier. I think the NFL is going to keep it the same. the rivalry keep building, and the Bills are traveling to Miami for the Heat. I have this as the Bills versus the Heat continue the rivalry kind of game, and it's just going to add to the feel. I think it's getting to the point where a lot of Bills fans are falling away from hating New England fans as the worst team to Miami fans because they're all obnoxious.
Yeah, but Miami's the worst right now. I mean, the Patriots are just licking their wounds and waiting to win. You know, Mac Jones will be interesting this year. We can get on that later. It looks like the Finns have won for the 24/7. They beat out by a narrow margin the New York Giants. And I'm going to go with Cookies. He says at Miami. So 2 AFC East away games in the first 3 weeks.
There you go. So at Miami, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So guys, if this is wishful thinking, if the Buffalo Bills do play the Giants in week 2, like I'm predicting, I think that's a game we go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that.
That's that tailgate party. Nice weather, still September. Dable's coming back, so there's a lot of familiarity with the coaching staff and a couple of the players. I think that'd be a fun game to go to. And I know a bunch of Giants fans that would love to go to that game too.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of Giants fans. Well, we got mutual Giants fan friends. But yeah. Cool. Josh Cook had a nice idea, man. Maybe they make the Miami game a primetime game to avoid the sun. That's smart.
That is smart.
Yeah. Why not? Let's see. Mike V says, I'd rather have the Dolphins in Buffalo week 3, not at Miami. I feel you. I would too.
Yep.
But these,
again, and have Buffalo travel to Miami later in the season to the nice weather so we can avoid some of that cold weather. I mean, we are playing a lot of those warm weather teams: Jacksonville, Miami, Tampa Bay. Tell me that wouldn't be fun playing at the end of the season with all those warm weather teams.
Yeah, no doubt.
But, you want to get acclimated to the weather. And if the playoffs are coming through Buffalo, they got to get used to that cold weather.
Joey Hatch is trying to ruin our fun. He says the schedule already leaked and we play the Broncos first.
Guys, I want to remind you, we're cruising through this pretty good. But if you leave a comment during the live stream on Facebook and YouTube, you're entered to win the Steve Tasker. Put Steve Tasker in the Hall of Fame on Twitter. All right, guys, this is where Jarrod got it from, and Jarrod's giving it to us to give to you guys. Awesome stuff, Steve Tasker. It's not COA. I want to tell you that it is a personal from the put Steve Tasker in the Hall of Fame personal autograph from them, so it's legit still.
Like he wrote it on there.
Steve Tasker again, not Jarrod. No boy.
Joey, what are you doing to me over here, man? How's it going,
Jarrod's got,
brother?
Yeah, how are you, bud? Joey Hatch. Big follower of the page. Loves to help out any way he can, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Joey. Swank, I leaked Jarrod's week 4 matchup.
First Miami home Thursday night football. Damn. Nice.
Yep. So Jarrod's got 2 away and 2 home games. You're gonna like this one, Swank. It's the end of the quarter, right? They always say the season is broke up into quarters. What better way to end this quarter against the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Football?
I don't know. I know a better way. Start the season off Monday Night Football. We're looking for your week 4 predictions for this schedule, fam. Right now you have at New Jersey, home against Denver for week 2, and at Miami for week 3. And we're looking for week 4, and we got a couple people weighing in. Christian says week 4, Chargers away.
Derek that'd be a 4 o'clock game.
Derek says at Arrowhead.
Okay. All right.
Alan says known Tasker more than 30 years. One of my favorite people. Alan, he watched the Endless Mountain Derelicts when we played with Butch Roll, and it was like the most amazing thing. He double finger whistled after we played a song. It was great. Josh says week 4 Bucks. Bruce says Raiders home. Damn. Shane says Cowboys primetime Monday night. We're all the way. I'm gonna go with this Patrick Hughes thing right here. I'm saying this is the London game and this is against Dallas.
Okay. The crazy thing about this schedule is every team other than the Washington Commanders, I could see Bills playing in primetime.
Yeah. Yeah. No, except for the Patriots. I don't think that's a primetime game.
No, true. So yours
beautiful.
just a regular clock, a regular 1 o'clock game there, Swank? No primetime?
I'm sure it'll be 9 a.m. or whatever, right? Isn't that when they usually play over there?
Oh, is week 4 the London game?
I'm saying the London game, yeah. So is that considered primetime?
I thought that was week 5.
I don't think it's leaked, has it? I've heard October 18th. I've heard
Well,
yeah.
according to the Tottenham, the stadium that they're playing at, it's October 8th. And October 8th would be our week 5 matchup.
That's my birthday weekend.
There you go. You going to London?
All right, well, pop me on the 5th then. If you're wrong, I'm going to be pissed, by the way, and you owe me a 4-pack no matter what for misinformation. But put
so
me on
you want Dallas on the 5th?
Yeah,
then.
and then I'll go. Let's see. I think we're going home New England week 4. How about that?
Home New England week 4, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. There you go.
Oh, we got people helping me out here. They say 10-8. Allegedly, the stadium in London leaked the Bills game being October 8th.
Yep.
Rob says it's week 5. Okay.
Week 5. Yep.
What's up, Birdo?
What's up, man?
How's it going, buddy?
Welcome. Haven't heard that name in a while.
I know it.
Miss you, man.
All right, what do we got here? I'm just gonna pick one, I think.
Who you got? 24/7 Buff Pandemonium has. What you think? That's right.
Paul Rossi's starting to GoFundMe to send me to London. I like it.
There you go.
Be nice to play New England opposite ends of the schedule. Hell yeah, Doug. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles, Bengals, Washington. 3 away games first. That's what I'm going with. All right, we're going Raiders. Dr. Bruce wants Raiders. Week 4.
All right.
Home versus Raiders. They're going every other.
Yep, right now it's every other.
Nice.
So according to Leak, this would be the London game. A lot of people think it's going to be Jacksonville because Jacksonville has the history there, but it wouldn't be a Jacksonville home game. Swank, you mentioned that earlier, thinking that, well, Jacksonville's got a home game. Why would they give the Bills the home game in this? So
it'd be a slap in the face, I think.
I think that's process of elimination, to be honest with you. And I think it's a good take, their Swank, but Jarrod doesn't think so.
You're setting up the dunk on your brother. Doesn't this all make sense? Well, too bad, Jarrod.
Too bad, Jerry.
Kick him when he's down. We love you, Jarrod.
I have the Buccaneers coming here.
The Bucs, huh?
Yep. They've been there before. They actually not there. That I think last year they went across to Germany. I think they played in Germany 2 years ago.
Yeah,
but I'm going to go ahead and give them the Bucs this year.
Wow. Did you hear that thing about not Harris, Latavius Murray, that he actually played in London twice last year?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was with the Saints, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they went to London, and then they booted him down to practice squad, and then he got signed by whoever, maybe the Broncos. I don't know who signed him after that, and then they had a game in London. So like within 3 weeks, he was in London twice playing.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Denver.
All right, let's see.
He went to Denver.
He did. Yeah. Yep. Hey, I was right. Sweet. Chris says Bucks 2, London home, so Bucks in London. Looks like we got Bucks. Everybody's saying Bucks. Following your lead, man.
All right, I'll take it. I'm copying that there. Very interesting schedule right now for sure. I love that you guys are involved. Keep it firing away, guys. We love your participation, and we're obviously going to keep this schedule up because there's beer involved.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so funny, like with this and with like draft predictions, right? Like people get so adamant and like, no, not here, obviously, but like you can get like all that tension in the beginning on Twitter and everything. Like, what are you, stupid? We're not going to do this, blah, blah. This is horrible. And then I read some stat like about the draft where like out of all the mocks that have been put out, like the top 50 mocks since, 3 months ago, one dude picked Dalton Kincaid to the Bills once in one mock draft. Like, so all this arguing and bullshit and fodder, to keep us busy and everybody, I'm right. One dude. It's like so hard.
One dude.
So hard. It's just like the NCAA brackets or something, where everybody knows everything until it happens. It's just like, anyway.
But the draft is one of those situations where your decisions change as it's going on. You know what I mean? I mean, to have the whole thing, I mean, you saw I called it when there was 7 picks remaining because I didn't think Dalton Kincaid, first of all, would have made it out of 15.
Mm-hmm.
And once they reached the 18 spot, I said, guys, wouldn't it be crazy if Dalton Kincaid was still available when the Bills were there? In that case, yeah, you could be right. You know what I mean? I'm looking at what's available. I'm going Dalton Kincaid. Sure. Boom. That was a great pickup, by the way. We could talk about a full hour on that, too, if we wanted to. All right, where are we? Week 6?
Week 6. What'd Jerry have?
Right. Jarrod has us traveling to New England.
All right. That's what Rob Mullen's saying, too.
Okay, so far New England? Okay.
Let's see.
Swank, you want to go first? You want me to go before you?
Sure, man. I'm saying this is at Kansas City. I think we have a tendency to play them a little early in the schedule. And they like to build the drama. And
is this a primetime game for you?
I don't think so. I don't. I think it's a 4:00 game maybe, but I don't think it's primetime.
There you go. Okay.
Josh, we got another vote for New England. Bruce says KC week 6. Chris Christian says Jags home. All right. Paul's got an interesting question here. Will Superstar Mayfield still be the starter when we play the Bucs? I don't think they got any other option.
Trask is a quarterback they got from Florida a couple years ago, and I think they were hoping that he'd be Brady's replacement. But it's one of those things. If Mayfield kind of hype, do well for the first couple weeks, he'll still be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think he'll do what he always does. Just like he did with the Rams. You have one great game. You put a little dog out there, show people you're not afraid to get killed. And then you go on with your mediocre QB play the next week.
Mm-hmm. I'm going Dallas.
You're going Dallas. All right.
I'm leaning towards a situation where we all know the Bills we always thought Bills got screwed out of their schedule. You know what I mean? They play a Monday night game and they play a Thursday game, and somehow they wouldn't get their bye week till like week 1 because that's how the NFL hates them. I think we're starting to lean towards a scheduling in an NFL that actually loves the fact that the Bills bring so much money to the table when it comes to primetime games, and so they want them rested. I'm thinking if Buffalo's traveling to London, playing a 9:00 game, they come back, give them a little bit more rest, and have them play a Sunday night game rather than a 1 p.m. game that next week. And that's when Dallas is going to come in.
Man, you are going through this like the NFL gives a damn about the Bills resting.
Remember, Bills bring a lot of money to the table. I'm telling you,
they do. I know they
do. Josh Allen plays some of his best football in regular season primetime games, and why not?
We need a tiebreaker from the Fandemonium here. We got 2 votes for Pats. We got 2 votes for Kansas City. I think I might start dropping it down to 2 votes.
Let's just do 2.
We got to move it along here.
Top two.
Top 2. That's Pats away.
Pats away?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, we're at 8:45 right here. I mean, we're guaranteed overtime, but we should probably move this along a little bit here.
Pick up the pace. All right.
Jerry
so
got?
This is week 7. This is when Jarrod has Dallas coming in.
Okay.
For Monday night game. All right, Jarrod.
And don't forget out there, Dr. Bruce reminds me here. He's calling the bye week for week 7. So we got a bye in there too. Don't worry about it. We're going week 7 right now. 1 vote for bye. Scott, what do you got?
We got the other week vote for bye.
Oh, you're going week. Okay, same
They
deal.
just went to London 2 weeks ago. They're playing a tough Dallas team. Give them a break halfway through the season.
I gotcha. Coming off of prime time. Yeah, that ain't bad.
Yep.
All right. We got Chris Christian saying Denver home. I'm gonna say I think they still want them Beals in the mix. Week 7, we're looking at the end of October, middle of October. I'm gonna say this is where we go to Miami.
Okay. There you go, Swank. All right, what's the Pandemonium thing? You got 2 up there?
No, not yet. We got Rob saying Cincy away. We got bye. We got Denver home. We got Cincy away. I think Doug. Oh, I think that one was for the previous one for the Pats.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 for Cincy. Josh Cook hooked us up.
There you go. Cincy away. Oh, this is a tough schedule.
Yeah, man, that's brutal. We'll have to go through and analyze this. Some analyze. All right, we're going week 8. Charlotte, is that Denver home for week 8?
Jarrod has Kansas City Thursday night football game.
Nice.
All right, Jarrod.
Back to back. Now that's the kind of scheduling I assume the NFL would do. Dr. Bruce says week 8 bye. He's going for the bye here.
This is Dr. Bruce's bye week.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that. Oh, Rob Mullen, bye week. There you go. They teamed up. Pandemonium says bye week, week 8.
All right, there it is. I have an interesting game here, guys, and I'm saying interesting because not all top games have to be primetime games. This is when the Philadelphia Eagles are coming to Buffalo.
There you go.
For me, I'm halfway through the season. I think we've seen where each team lays now as far as they've had enough games. Now it's time to see what the Bills can bring to Philadelphia.
I gotta tell you,
not a primetime.
It's gonna be super fun going back through these when this gets all done. Because I'm looking at Jarrod's stretch here. Thursday night, Miami, London, at New England, Dallas Monday night, Kansas City. Like that's a hell of a that is a hell of a stretch.
He has 4 primetime games and a London game in the first 8 weeks.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm going bye week this week too.
Yeah, there you go, Swank. All right, that's all right. Good job, guys.
All right, we're heading up.
This is going to be really fun to see how this all pans out.
Week 9, we already got a vote from Rob Mullen. He says Dallas at home. I'll go ahead first since I went through with that. I'm going to say this is where we go see the Los Angeles Chargers.
Okay.
Yep.
Where are they? Here they are. Chargers away game for Swank. So coming off a bye week, I like that because now they travel and they're going to play a 4:00 game.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
I'm trying to stack the away games so that we can get a run of home games here at the end.
There you go.
Dr. Bruce says Giants home.
I'm putting our New England game in New England.
Oh yeah.
Yep, 1:00 football game.
Nice.
There you go. I wrote rival down. This is going to tell us a lot. This is week 9. They're going to tell us a lot about these New England Patriots. I think this is the make or break game for them.
Yeah.
What's the Pandemonium thinking?
They're still I was on the Patriots there. Mac Jones, I think, is like this is it for him. Like what the hell are you gonna do with this kid if he can't get you through? Let's see.
No excuses now, Swank. They gave him wide receivers.
Oh, we got Giants. Giants is the opponent for the Pandemonium here. We got 2 votes for Giants. Mike V, thanks. He's saying that's a prime time.
I'll give him a prime time on this one.
Sure.
Why not? Nice. Leave a comment, guys. Enter to win the Steve Tasker. Don't miss out. Don't just watch. Say hi. Say this show stinks. Whatever you guys want to say. You could say you love us, hate us. disagree with us, agree with us, you're
Mhm.
signed up to win that.
You can talk
And we
about
will
this
spin the
beard.
Fandemonium Wheel of Destiny next week to see who wins this stuff.
Hell
Was that
yeah.
Swank?
I said you can just talk about this beard if you want.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on here. We're at week 10. What do you guys got for week 10?
Jarrod's got the Giants coming to Buffalo week 10.
I do it too. Go ahead
There
and
you
mark
go,
it down.
Swank.
All right, Jerry. Paul Rossi says, going to be Zappy game versus Bills in the second meeting this year. I like it. You think Belichick screws around like that again? I mean, if he puts Zappy in, that's it. Like, keep him in the rest of the season, right? You can't bench Mac Jones for Zappy again and keep teetering back and forth. Either the kid's got it or he doesn't, right?
Yeah, yep. You can't do it. You can't do it. Mac Jones will be traded away if that happens. Devontae Parker, Kendrick Bourne, Juju Smith-Schuster. This will be, and if Zappy is playing at this point, then Mac Jones could not use the talent around him to make himself one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
This will be a telling year for him. So Jarrod went Giants. I have us actually playing a home game against the Raiders. You have a home game against the Giants. What's the Fandemonium thinking?
Oh, we got, let's see, KC. We got Eagles. We got Washington.
But keeping in mind, you
Eagles.
know the Bengals game and the KC game is not going to be the last 3 weeks of the season. That's just too far out, too late.
Sure. We got Eagles for the Fandemonium.
Yeah.
Paul Rossi getting that Bucks vote in.
Oh, right now?
No, yeah. Too late.
Right. Now, week 11 is Thanksgiving weekend, guys. Thanksgiving week.
I think it's 12, isn't it? Rob said 12.
Is it week 12?
That's what he said.
Interesting.
All right, we already got the Raiders there, Paul, for the fan base. I'm going primetime game here.
Who are you getting, Swank?
I'm thinking this one is going to be I don't know if it's going to be – there's going to be AFC East primetime games. I think right now I got a nice balance, and I don't want to start back around again. So I'm thinking this is Philadelphia. At Philadelphia, I think that is a primetime game. I'm thinking that's a Thursday night heater right there.
There you go. Can someone confirm for me if week 11 or 12 is Thanksgiving? I honestly don't know. But Jarrod has. Let's see what our brother Jarrod has. Week 11 is his bye week. He's getting the late bye.
I like that.
I like that too. So here's the thing. I got to switch it up a little bit. If week 12 is Thanksgiving, then I'm just switching my schedule up. I think this is our Sunday night matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Nice.
Yep.
We got Raiders vote from Paul Rossi.
The Raiders. So right now, Swank, me and you both have a primetime game, and Jarrod's got a bye. I mean,
it's going to be interesting.
The better half of the early half of the second half of the season. It's time we start seeing some of these primetime games, some of these getting our eyes on some of these potential playoff matchups / Super Bowl contender matchups.
Fandemonium is saying Kansas City. Mike V, do we have at Jets yet? Yep, that was the week 1 vote from the fan base. The family. Jesus. Oh, yeah, both. 24/7.
Both.
BF
24/7 fan base. There you
fan
go.
Hey, Buff fan base. We're part of that beautiful network. Also, sponsored by 26 shirts. Go over there and check all that goodness out. Mike V, okay, I came late. I hear you, dude. It's all good. I think actually everybody – oh, no. Yeah, everybody's already picked at Jets within the first 3 weeks. Dr. Bruce coming in hot. with the Week 12 Thanksgiving Day Dallas game. That is a good call, man. A rematch. That is a really good call. Kate Bob says Thanksgiving is on the 23rd. Thank you. Rob Mullen says Week 12 Miami at home. Keep in mind there'll be Black Friday games this year, Patrick Hughes says. Yes, sir. What do you got for this, Scott?
Swank, it's about to pop up. And let me know what you think about this guy.
Is that Thanksgiving?
Yep.
And you're going back-to-back prime time, and you got 6, the full 6, or are you going 5?
I'm going 6. I'm going 6.
Damn.
I got the Jaguars, man.
Yeah. I'm there for it. I'll be there watching.
Jaguars at Buffalo, Thanksgiving. I think we've always visited on Thanksgiving, correct? I think the Bills finally host one.
Yeah.
But the Jaguars are up and coming. I think it's up and coming, and I think it'd be a nice treat for fans, NFL fans, to be able to see what this team's all about rather than just watching in the playoffs.
Gotcha. I like it. I think your line of thinking with the Jags, absolutely spot on. I don't think that the NFL gives them all the respect until next year. I think it's they're in a similar ditch that the Bills were in before Josh Allen had to prove it for the 3rd season, right? And then all of a sudden the floodgates open. We got your brother weighing in saying, please switch Week 7 and Week 8. Week 7 Thursday versus Dallas and Week 8 Monday at Kansas City. Jarrod, dude, I know you're sick. I'm so sorry you're sick. Hell no, we're not switching. No way. That's what you wrote in, dude. Those 2 are the ones that are going to get me my 4-pack, and we're not switching them. Rob has a good point about Thanksgiving. Dallas always plays at home on Thanksgiving. No way we're going to host them. That's a good call. Patrick Hughes says, well, Derek Swank and Scott Reed, don't forget to schedule you some overtime.
Right, Jarrod, I did switch it on there for Jarrod.
Hey, what the hell?
What the heck?
This is collusion, man. No way.
Swank, he's shitting his brains out right now. I feel bad for him.
I don't care. He was clear-headed when he did that. I don't know. All right, you guys are all witnesses, man. When I take this thing and that's the one game, ooh.
What's that 24/7 buffet in the morning? You want to know where I got this nice 15-ounce coffee mug? It also serves wonderful as a beer mug. Just hit up www.247buffetinthemorning.com. Go to the shop. We have tons of merch there. Hit us up. Pretty sweet stuff. FLX Mafia is also involved in there too.
Collusion.
Swank, who you got for 12, man?
Well, I want to switch Week 11 with Week 7, I think. Let's see. I'm going to go back to the AFC East. I think that this is going to be our home Jets game, Week 12.
Okay. Regular game?
Yep.
All right, Pandemonium, Week 12. What do you got, Pandemonium? Yeah, you do have a primetime game for the Jets in Week 3.
Yeah, let's see here.
But I do, Swank, I agree. I think the AFC East division has done enough now to warrant rivalry primetime games.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be Miami. It'll be the Jets. It's not going to be New England. I'm sorry. It's going to be Jets or Miami for sure. What do we got there?
Bruce, you have jumped ahead. He's saying Jets Week 13. We need a Week 12. Miami
give us a
at
Week
home.
12 matchup. Good.
Miami
at home?
Yep. I'm Mr.
There we go. All right. That's good. Okay.
And then we got Jets at home Week 13. Unanimous. 3 votes in a row.
Really?
Yeah.
So Jets at home. Okay.
Oh, man. We've got – wow, that's a hot take. You ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
Here we go, folks. We're in overtime. That's right. We're in overtime. If we go past 9, we're in overtime here at the K-Gun Report. We also have a sweet signed 8x10 Steve Tasker photo for you if you put a comment during this live stream. We have 6 more games to pick, a little analysis, and then we're done. So get them comments in and keep them coming. Thank you guys so much for all your participation.
I tell you what, the Phantomonium's a smart group because I also had the Jets coming to Buffalo that week 13.
Oh, damn. Well, we're not too far off, man.
Nope.
We're all in the family there. I am going Washington with this pick.
Is this going to be a primetime game?
Mm-mm.
Like I said earlier, I think Washington might be the only game that couldn't qualify as one.
Yeah.
Just because they're bottom of the list.
Yeah.
Wow, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks to go. I'm liking the schedule. I'm talking about mine.
Of course you are.
So I do have 6 primetime games for Buffalo, a London game, so I'm not counting it as a primetime. A week 7 bye, and 8 1 o'clock games. And we know we always talk about those 1 o'clock games. We love our 1 o'clocks.
Yeah.
So anybody that wants to hear a sweet little pregame show before any of these games, Sunday sessions with Scott, Swank, and Ryan Thomas.
Yes,
will be
sir.
airing. It will be airing for sure. Let's see here. And that's another show, Swank, that's sponsored by 26 Shirts and part of the Buff fan base.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a
Week
good time.
14, Jarrod has the – oh, shoot, Jarrod.
Uh-huh. Collusion. You seen this? Everybody, collusion. He's changing his brother's pick. Do you see this? No, what do you write?
I have 11 by 12 New England, 13. Oh, he wrote LA for week 13. I'm guessing that's the Chargers. There we go. Sorry, Jarrod. Now he's got week 14 versus the LBR.
Rob Mullen's got Jax at home. Charlotte's got the Chargers. There you go. Chargers it is. That's the second vote. Dr. Bruce, thanks for coming in hot with that.
There you go. That's a good game right there. Now, if that's not a primetime game, that'll be a 4 o'clock game because it's at the Chargers. I'm going to have a surprise Monday night game here for you, Swank.
Yeah, hold on. Patrick Hughes says, Swank, if you can't cheat for your brother, who can you can't cheat at all. You're right. I just like busting these boys' balls. All right, what'd you say?
Bust them up. I got a nice little Monday night football game coming to you.
What do you got?
Russell Wilson against Josh Allen.
There you go.
Denver, Monday Night Football.
Man, that's a pretty nice little punching bag for us to seal up the playoffs there, week 14. I like that.
You think we're sealing the playoffs in week 14?
Hey, why not, man?
There you go. What's the best way? What's the easiest way through the playoffs, Swank?
Winning in your division, boy.
Are we sweeping this year?
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not worried about New England. I'm not worried about the Jets. I really am not. I'm not worried about Aaron Rodgers, I should say. The Jets defense, sure, and they have some offensive weapons. I think they set the team back 2 or 3 years by trying to put all the eggs in the Aaron Rodgers basket. And imagine if he has a 50-50 year. Tell me how close he is to retiring at the end of this season.
Yep.
You know? So I don't know. I think it was a boneheaded move, and I like Salah. I think ownership had a lot to do with it. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know. I think Miami is the big question mark. So, again, I'm not scared of Jalen Ramsey. We got the guy that makes him look like an idiot running the best routes in the NFL on our side.
Right.
If I had to say anything, I'd say we lose one of those Miami games. But when we do our predictions, I'm sure I'm going to say no. So, let's see where I'm at right now. I'm going to go. Let's see, I got the Jets. Hey, what the hell? Let's do that Miami home game. How about that?
There you go. Okay. There it is. There's your week 14, everybody. Swank, just so you know, how many primetime games you got us playing?
Me? I'm going 4. Next week's the last one.
Okay, gotcha. We're at week 15. Jarrod on week 15 is going Philly, and this is our Sunday night football game, he says. There you go.
Charlotte's saying Dallas for week 15. Do we already do Dallas over there? We have not.
Dallas is still on the board,
There
huh?
you go.
Wow. Week 15, I have the Commanders coming in at week 15. Nothing special. A 1 o'clock football game for us.
Nice. Dr. Bruce has Dallas. Seal it up for Dallas for the fan base.
There you go. It's a home game.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Good job, guys. Swank, what do you got?
Oh, let's see. What do I want to do?
You have a primetime game coming up. This is your primetime game, right?
Mm-hmm. So my theory with this is that they're going to throw some teams a bone, right? Everybody gets at least one, most teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it might not be the most exciting game, and it might not even be that great of a game. But I think that this team is going to get their little limelight, and I think this is the Bucks, and I think this is I don't know, Sunday night game maybe. I don't know, one of those, whatever the lamest of them is. That's what it's going to be.
There you go. Well,
but
you
all
got
those
yourself
teams
a
got to
sign.
get one, man. They all got to get one. So
They do. They do. All right, week 16. Jarrod has a Denver game, and he's not writing anything special about it. So let's go to Denver here for Jarrod. Week 16, I have the cold game revenge, and this is where we remind Miami fans. I know we got beat by them last year, but this is where we remind Miami fans that Josh Allen owns you.
just Josh Allen. That's all.
Yep. And I think this game is actually going to determine next week's flex games.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going at New England because we always got to play them towards the end of the goddamn season.
Yep. What's the...
Charlotte's got Bucks. Bruce has got Jags. Patrick Hughes is on fire tonight, dude. Says, Swank, I agree the Bucks, but I'm sure Baker will be riding the pine pony holding the clipboard by then. Hell yeah, you will be. John says New England. Where are we at? Let's see. They've got their Jets game's gone. The Miami game's gone. They still have one New England game left.
They do have a New England game left. Yep. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The Bucks game's gone too. So New England, is Denver up there for them yet?
Yep.
No. So
week 2.
Yeah, week 2. Chargers is still available. Nope, that was week 14. Kansas City's gone. The Raiders are gone. Dallas and Giants.
Charlotte says Washington.
There's Dallas.
Let's go with Washington.
They still haven't played the Giants either.
Giants and Washington.
Giants and Washington are still available.
And then New England.
Nope, there's Giants. So Washington right now?
They're saying Washington or New England is where it's between Jags. Do they have Jags? They don't have the Jags. Those are the 3 teams that got left.
They don't have the Jags yet either.
And that's 1 vote for each of them right now.
Right. So someone say the Jags, New England, or Washington. That'll be the next one.
Yeah.
What's Swank?
Yeah, no, I'm just waiting to see.
Mm-hmm. We'll be waiting.
So I'm looking at mine, and I think I got the Raiders left. And Denver. I don't think I ever picked Denver.
Nope.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Washington, put it in.
Okay.
Paul Rossi, Washington. Lonnie, New England. John's Washington. Bruce, okay, Washington.
Jarrod has a flexed game against the New York Jets on this one.
Oh, nice.
So home game against the Jets for Jarrod. And he's going flex. That'll be a tiebreaker, okay, Swank?
I like it.
I also have the Chargers. I have the Chargers, and I also believe that this is a flex game as well.
Nice. Well, this will be Denver for me. And why not? Just to make it a wash if any of it happens. I'll say that's a flex game too.
There you go. You said Denver.
Yep. John says Chargers. I think they already do that. Yeah, they already got Chargers, buddy. Let's see. Bruce says Jags. Charlotte says Patriots. We need one more for either.
Yep, Jags or Patriots. Bring it, bring it, bring it.
That's all right, John's. Patrick Hughes flex like Josh Allen. Oh, man, you're making me laugh all night, dude. Pats came in first. Ooh, it came in at the same time, too. But Chris Christian got the Pats in, so they're going New England.
And what's theirs? Their New England will be at Buffalo. There you go, Swank. What do you got? Jarrod's left is Miami. At Miami, mine remaining is a home game against the Patriots as well.
Mine
and
is
I have that as a flex as well.
Mine is the Raiders.
The Raiders. It's a hell of a schedule there, guys.
New England is up in 17 for the fan base. The fam.
And who'd they pick last?
Jags.
Jaguars got to be last, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There we go. Well, hell, guys, we did it.
We sure did.
Let's take a quick moment and just discuss these. Why not? We got 24/7 BF fam. I want to talk about their schedule. They start out at the Jersey Pike over there.
Yep.
Dig it. Then they're saying home versus Denver. Boom.
Yep.
Russell Wilson at Miami. That'll be a hot game.
I agree with them too. Yep, that'll be a scorcher.
We got home against the Raiders, home against the Bucks, at New England, at Cincinnati, a week 8 bye. Man,
there you go. 7 games before that bye. I like it.
So the first half of this season is looking pretty soft to me, right? Except for the Cincinnati game and maybe the Miami game.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a loaded back half for sure.
Yeah.
Philly, KC, Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Holy cow.
Yeah. So we got the bye, then we home against the Giants on the only primetime game. Then at Philadelphia, which they'll be pining for some kind of standing. KC pining for some kind of standing. Miami probably still trying to figure out where they're at in the playoffs. The Jets possibly trying to figure out where they're at in the playoffs. The Chargers possibly trying to figure out where they're in the playoffs.
Chargers will right now be panicking, a two game losing streak.
Yeah,
trying to get those wins back.
Yeah, losing by 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dallas again, probably in contention, at least in wild card. Washington. Yeah. The Patriots I would expect to be out by this time in the week 17. Jacksonville probably still right there. So that second half of the family's season's looking pretty rough, man.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty rough.
Yep. Yeah, it is. It's Jacksonville may potentially be playing the last game for that last spot in the playoffs. Washington in week 16, I don't think they'll be in the playoffs at that point. They'll be on their third quarterback trying to figure out an answer. But that's a tough back half right there.
Yeah.
Oof. Our whole schedule's tough.
It really is. What'd they say? You sent that image. What was it? We were like 8th or something. Hardest strength of schedule.
We're ranked. Let me see. Toughest schedule would be. I sent it to you, correct? We are ranked 7th. And keep in mind, the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Patriots are all ranked ahead of us because part of their schedule is similar, very similar to ours. They're still playing at NFC West and the NFC East and AFC West, but they have to play us. So that's the change, or that's what makes them more difficult. So essentially, you take out our division rivals, we're sitting right at the second, third hardest schedule. And the first hardest is Philadelphia. Of course, they got to play their own division, which is very tough. The top seed in every one of their division in that conference, and then the AFC East, which a lot of people are saying could potentially be the most dangerous division in the league this year.
Is the NFC East really that tough, or does the NFC just suck?
I would say the latter.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
I mean, Philadelphia, yeah, absolutely. But I don't believe in Dallas. I definitely don't believe in the Giants.
Mhm.
Do you think Dable can win the way he's winning this season? I mean, I think this is where it all falls out on him.
Yep.
Um,
They come in to compete. I mean, they're tough. He's got them prepared, but you don't win that many close games. He got lucky last year.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty nuts that 3 of those teams made it into the playoffs. But
Yep.
All right, who you want to analyze next here? Go to Jerry.
What's that?
Analyze next. Whose schedule do you want to look at next?
Oh, Jarrod's. I don't think we should. I think he just put that together quick. Rip mine apart. Rip
Yours apart. Let's see.
Yeah.
Starting off Monday Night Football, had the same, different opponents. New York Jets. We'll go side by side. How about that? So
right.
we both said primetime Monday night to start the season. I think that's right, man.
Yep.
I can see your side with Aaron Rodgers. I can see my side with the rivalry.
Just that build up from last year. Yep, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on if the schedulers want to like pick up where they left off, or they want to like go chase that new storyline, right? I think it's pretty safe to say no matter who the Jets are playing week 1, it's going to be primetime, right?
Yep.
All right. Go week 2. You said Giants. I said Jags. I think the Jags have more of an upside. It might be something that they push later in the schedule. You had them. Where did you have the Jags game? Oh, you had Thursday night, week 12.
Yep, middle.
And I had the Giants week 10.
Middle. Yep.
So I don't know. I could see either of those happening. I don't know.
Week 3, we both have division rivals. I'm traveling to Miami. You got the Jets, so I think you're good with that for sure.
Yeah. Well, same with you. Let's see, Cincinnati Sunday Night Football week 4. I like that. Things have gotten sorted out. Teams are figuring out their bugs, shaking off the rust. That's where everything's heating up. I mean, I could see that happening. I picked the Patriots. I think it's just prime whooping time, beat down on Belichick week 4. Beautiful. They're sitting there 1-3. That'd be great. Let's see.
Yeah.
You got the Bucks in London. I'm saying Dallas in London. Yeah, I don't know, man. I know the Bucks have traveled recently, the Germany thing. So my whole take on Dallas going is that Dallas hasn't gone in a hot minute.
Right. True.
Yep. And they're due, I guess. But again, I don't know if the schedules see it do they see that way, or is it just whoever's going to get the most money, at that game and viewership wise.
And they got to keep it different.
Yeah.
If you start bringing teams across seas, you got to show the fans over there all the different teams and make them all happy. So that could potentially be a Dallas game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got my Dallas game the next week against Sunday on a Sunday night football game. That's a primetime game for me.
And I got at KC. I probably should have made that a primetime game. But I think there's been...
Not too late. Want me to?
No, I'm good. I don't need to cheat. I'm good. Jarrod. I'm just busting. Yeah, I mean, I think the last 2 times we've played them regular season, they haven't been primetime games. They've been like 4:00 games.
Dallas?
No, Kansas City.
Oh, yeah. I want to say it was a Sunday night game last time we played them.
Really? I don't think so. Was it? Somebody look that up. I know for sure one of them was like a 4:00 game. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't
Maybe
think so.
one of them was.
I don't think so. I think they were both just 4 o'clock games.
I remember late night.
Maybe.
Late night.
You sure you're not? You sure you're not thinking of 13 seconds?
No, I wasn't.
All right, you got the bye week 7. I got at Miami, and then I got the bye next week. You got at Philadelphia.
Yeah, good time for buys.
Yep.
Good time for buys. And again, at Philadelphia is going to be a 1 o'clock game. Not all top games have to be primetime games. I think that'll be a good setting right there.
Patrick Hughes, Jarrod and Scott pulling a Belichick, greatest cheaters of all time.
There you go. There you go. We got caught quick too. I have us going away again at New England in week 9. You have a Chargers going away, so that's going to be a 4 p.m. game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, I could see that. I don't know.
No, we've already had our buys now, so this is going to be a long stretch.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of saved the home stuff for here. So my next move is home at Giants. You said home against the Raiders.
Yep.
And then we both go automatically into prime time.
Prime time. Good call. I like both those games here too.
Yeah.
Both,
I do too.
Both teams are basically, where they're going.
Yep.
Either they're riding high and winning a lot of games, or they're still trying to figure it out. And this would be a good time to figure out where we are for both these games.
Absolutely. For the stretch, for sure.
Yep. And then week 12 is Thanksgiving week.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're saying Jaguars on Thanksgiving. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yep. I think they've earned it.
Yeah. The Jags or us?
Jags.
Oh, okay.
I think we've earned a home game Thanksgiving. And I think the Jaguars earned a spotlight. We'll see.
I agree. I totally agree with you. The Jaguars thing, absolutely agree with it. I just don't think the NFL thinks that way right now. I think that they're still waiting for Trevor Lawrence. I think they're trying to erase the whole coaching mistake out there and basically like ruining Trevor Lawrence for the first season of his career. And then, and I don't know. Does the NFL love Trevor Lawrence? Like we do, right? Like I like him.
I like him. Yep.
But does the NFL think that he's the guy? I don't think he's ever gotten the love that he's really warranted, Yep. A lot of hype coming out of college and then just kind of whatever. But I mean, he came on strong. I like him. I think
he's not the same as Mac Jones, but he's in a similar kind of situation. He's got a loaded wide receiver and tight end roster now. So he should be able to utilize his backs and his wide receivers, same as Mac Jones. They gave him the pieces. This is the year to prove it. But I think Lawrence, I like everything about Lawrence, and I think he's doing a good job, and he will quickly be an elite quarterback in this NFL.
Hell yeah. All right, let's see. I said home at Jets. Aaron Rodgers, not to be said.
Yep.
You said home at Jets right after that in week 13. I said at Washington for the scrub game. Hopefully it's not a trap game, the elusive trap game. You said Denver Monday Night Football week 14. I said home at Miami week 14.
And this is not a Buffalo Bills Denver, like let's give Buffalo another Monday Night Football game. This is we need to give Denver a primetime game. Who are they playing? That's really good. It's Buffalo. Let's go there.
So we'll get viewers no matter what. And that's where I went with the Bucks because I can't imagine that their fans are overly hyped about what's going on down there right now.
Right.
They're
the same kind of concept.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And you said at Washington, scrub game, great. You said home at Miami, week 16. I said at New England, same thought. AFC East, end of the season. You said at Chargers, week 17. I said home against Denver. Both flex games, both AFC opponents. Then to finish off the season, New England, that's a good call. I'm not really stoked about the way mine ended up with the Raiders, but still an AFC opponent. Yep. Hopefully the Bills will be benching all their starters that game, and that'll be that.
We'll coast. Very good. Good show, Swank.
Yeah, man. Super fun.
We predicted 4 schedules here. Thanks to the Pandemonium. Thanks, guys, for watching. That was awesome. We love your participation. You guys don't have a bad schedule either.
No, hell no. Yeah, maybe I'll screenshot this and send it over to you, and then we can post it on Twitter. You guys can. It'll be out in the universe forever, the internet universe. Let's see. Chris says, by the time we play the Bucks, they could be playing for the first pick in the draft. I like that.
Yep.
Patrick says, no matter who we play and when, it's Bills time. Acknowledge the Mafia. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Raiders have Garoppolo, so who knows, Swank? By the time you play them in the last week of the season, they may also be playing for that first pick.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Depends. I like Garoppolo, but I don't know. Carr's better, I believe.
Yeah, I think Carr's better too, but
yeah.
We'll see, man. Same guy, I guess. Basically the same guy. So, all right, kiddies. That's been the K-Gun Report. We're going to do some final thoughts. Thanks for joining us tonight. Don't forget you have T-minus 2 minutes to get in those comments to get entered to win that there Steve Tasker 8x10 compliments of Put Steve Tasker in the Hall of Fame Twitter account. Go follow that right there. And you'll get that. You get some koozies. You get every sticker that we've ever made. And appreciate you guys being so supportive. Scott, please tell me, what are your final thoughts for tonight?
It's schedule time. It's one of those times of the season that I think is getting more and more hype. This is the time of the season where us fans look at it and say, I'm going to that game. I'm going to this game. Definitely going to stay home, watch this game. You plan your parties. This is a big time. We're months away from the season beginning, but this is an exciting time. We do have one of the toughest schedules, guys, so be prepared for a tough season. Somewhere down the line, we'll do a record prediction, but it's going to be tough. Enjoy every game as it happens. Let's enjoy the process. We got the season release in 2 days. And there's going to be reactions all over the place. I can't wait to see how this pans out. Thank you, Mafia, for joining us. Buff fan base for being our partner, and 26 Shirts for sponsoring the show. You guys are amazing. We love everything you guys do. Hit them up on the Twitter, guys. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And it's off season. And we have the participation we have, which is crazy from you guys. And this is why we do it and why we get you guys involved, because we love to hear your voice. Go Bills.
Well, this is your guys' show, man. Like, we wouldn't be here without you guys. And fan first perspective, it's all about you and the relationships that we've made with you guys. And we love you guys, man. And don't forget, man, that 2023 regular season Rager right here, Manchester, New York, Reinvention Brewing. We're working on Mr. Mark Maddox being in attendance for his second year in a row. It's going to be to benefit the Help One Foundation. We're hoping to have all of our super fan friends there. It's going to be big. It's going to be bigger and better. And we just want to see all you guys and drink some beers, do some handshakes, hug you up, have a great time. You can join us every single Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the K-Gun Report, Season 4, with me, Scott, Jarrod, as long as he's not sick, Jarrod will be here. And, of course, you guys, man. Brought to you by the Buff fan base and 26 Shirts. Don't forget that you can hit us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff. We've been growing our page. We got the website, 247buffandemonium.com. And we're going to try and get everybody through this slow period of time, get you to training camp, get you into the preseason, get this motor going, you know what I mean? So, thanks for hanging out and participating. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go.
This is a dangerous